Hello, hello. I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to show up and get in chat. Take that time to make sure I'm ready. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hey, Cindy. Just waiting for folks to show up. How have you been? Did you have a good 4th? Hanging in there. Hey, Rich, how have you been, man? I haven't seen you in ages. Had a bit of a rough day today, but it happens. On vacation. Be happy when I can do a vacation. That'll be nice. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Oklahoma. Hey, man, it's nice seeing you around. I've been seeing you on. You know, we live in weird times right now, and when people suddenly disappear, you can't help but have that thought in the back of your mind of, I hope COVID didn't get them. Hey, Joe V. Oh, I'm yawning. What the heck? Need to get some energy going. So we're just chilling for a few minutes, letting people filter in, realize that I'm on. Since I'm not able to put up notices right now. I'll fill in everybody on that when we get to the announcements portion. Hey, Bo.
Oh well. What's Rich spending on?
So I'm bidding on anything. It says be right back.
Oh. I could have sworn that it said Ben.
No. They haven't even started yet. You're jumping the gun.
I'm gonna go smoke, and then I'll be back.
Okay. Hey, Philip. How you doing? But yeah, so I am not allowed to use my Cheapskate Coins page on Facebook right now. Because I'm in Facebook house arrest. I can use my own profile page and that's it. I can't touch any of my group pages until August 1st. So if anybody wants to be nice and go to the YouTuber coin community page and put a little thing up saying that we're live, I'd appreciate it. I didn't do anything. I have never broken a Facebook rule. But they're claiming that some of our posts for the modeling page violated community standards on sexual solicitation. Even though we've never put anything like that up on that page. I mean, yeah, it's modeling. You're going to occasionally have stuff that's a bit revealing, but we've never had anything up that showed anything that's not supposed to be shown. That's always a possibility, man. But we're fighting it for what that's worth, considering that you can never talk to a human for Facebook. You know, God forbid somebody be able to actually make a case for themselves against Facebook doing something. But yeah, so because of that, I can put posts up on my own timeline. And like, if I go into groups, I can, like and comment, but I can't put up any posts. I can't alter anything. It's really inconvenient. Philip, you know what? I honestly would not doubt that at all. They'd be like, wait a minute. This guy's actually following the rules. There must be something suspicious going on. Block him. But yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, we've been working on building a second project. That's my wife's project. It's a modeling thing. And, of course, one of our main platforms is Facebook. And we were getting close to 500 members after not that long of it being up and running. And I'm the photographer for the group, and I do all of the editing and everything. Hey, Silver Hair Seeker. And I do all the posting. So I've always made extra sure in that group that you know, because the whole purpose of it is to, you know, it's supposed to show that you can show beautiful women wearing not a whole lot and not sexualize it. That's always been the whole purpose of it. And so for them to actually come after me for that, saying that I you know, did sexual solicitation on Facebook is complete BS. Because I've always followed, like I said, I've always followed every rule. We've never put anything that showed anything that wasn't supposed to be shown. You know, yeah, we had, like I said, we had some revealing stuff, but, you know, never showed any of the naughty bits. But what can you do?
Yeah, they're being stupid.
Hey, Silver. So, yeah, so for anybody on here that was a member of that group and you noticed that the page went down, that's why. But we're still operating on all of our other platforms. We made a new group page over on MeWe for it. If we don't get the group page back from Facebook, we're just going to make a new one. So, we just got to get through the 30-day. You know, once I get the Facebook ankle monitor off, then we'll get it all dealt with.
And what sucks is that he can't post to any of his other
Yeah,
pages.
I told him that. So the Cheapskate Coins page I can't post to. My science page, I already science, I can't post to. Gachera photography I can't touch right now. It's annoying. But anywho, all right, so we're starting to get people in now. So yeah, that was pretty much one of the announcements, was just letting everybody know, because I know some of you are members of that modeling group. That's what's going on with it. So
And all the 4th of July
be patient
stuff
with
is
us.
on MeWe.
Yeah, we spread the 4th of July content from that page out amongst all the other platforms and did the MeWe thing. So the second announcement that I've had some people asking about this over the week. The consignment sale is happening this Thursday. So I showed you guys the whole bin of stuff last week. That is going to take place this Thursday, the 8th. It'll be our normal starting time. So for those of you that saw it, you know there is a gang of silver and all kinds of other stuff in there. So hopefully you guys come and help us sell out, because the more we sell, the better stuff we could potentially get later. So help us out. That would be awesome.
Okay, we have 2 members on MeWe.
Because I know there's stuff that you guys have asked for that we just can't get. So maybe if we can get up to that point, we can do it. Yeah, tonight, right after the stream, I will be emailing out Thursday's consignment lot list. Oh yeah, lots of silver. Including just straight up silver rounds. 1.5 ounces, there's some 1.25 ounces, there's a 3/4 ounce. All kinds of cool stuff. There's a lot of really neat stuff in there. And pre-sales will be allowed for the consignment. You have to remember, it is a consignment sale. The prices are set by the owner. They're not set by me, so I can't haggle. So, all right, for anybody new, let's get through all of our beginning stuff real quick and get this show on the road. Here's our payment info. Do we ever deal with the Cheapskate Coins?
Never heard of it.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest, Joe. I've honestly never heard of that. So payments are made if you make the payment through PayPal. It's cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Please make the payment goods and services only. We also have Cash App if you want to pay through Cash App. Same email. It'll pop up saying Louis Gachera. So If it says that, you're in the right place. Don't worry. Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't necessarily help you unload them. I just don't know what they are. So educate me. Send me an email or something. Shipping, $4.50 to $22 depending on size and weight of your package. $4.50 being the little bubble mailer, $22 being large flat rate. There's an additional $20 charge if you want it sent registered. That's the only way you can fully insure coins through the mail. And also an $11 charge if you want it sent handle with care. So that is all of our info. It's all down in the description below if you need it later. If anybody new, you are allowed to get stuff tonight. You just have to send us an email by the end of the night that has your shipping information, your name compared to your channel name so we know who you are and related to your channel. What email you use for PayPal so that we can invoice you on PayPal. All that fun stuff. Coins shaped like popular characters. Obi-Wan just came out. Oh, all right. Yeah, send me some pictures. So normally, if I wasn't in Facebook jail, our list would be up on our Cheapskate Coins Facebook page, and I would share that link. But since I can't do it right now, I'm not going to worry about it. So, all right, let's get this thing going. Yeah, definitely. You got me curious now. All right, kicking off with banknotes. Bo, there's probably some of these you don't have. So these are all a little bit better banknotes than what we normally offer. Harder to come by, you know, things of that nature. Kicking off with the 1961 5 rubles from Russia. This one's going for $4. To Jovi.
No, it doesn't.
Congrats, Jovi. Huh?
I got an email from Facebook. And it's all because of Melissa.
Well, I also reported stuff to them earlier too, so
Okay.
that's probably from that.
Yeah, they want to know all the copyright stuff.
Yeah, basically they need proof of ownership,
Yep.
is what it is. But since I made a mistake this morning anyway, it's really neither here nor there. All right, sorry. Today won't end. The list went in your junk box this week. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys check your junk mail and your spam folders because it can definitely drop in there. Oh, that's what I forgot. Before I get to the next banknote, this is what I forgot. If you're new, we have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, send us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. And let us know you'd like to be added to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before each sale. Let you look over it, see what we got. You know, do your research on it. It also gives you the ability to pre-purchase items, but you got to be quick. Because every time we send it out, pre-purchases start happening. Sometimes as fast as 30 seconds after it goes out. So, it's all first come, first serve, just like during the streams. You're not a first timer. You had the list on alert. So yeah, so if anybody wants to get added to the mailing list, just let us know. All right, moving on to a 1988 500 rupiah from Indonesia. Going for $2. It's actually an Indonesia banknote we don't usually get. Going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Oh, you distracted me on the last one. I forgot to put his name on the last one, too.
Sorry.
Oh, good. I got it now. Alright, next up. So, this next one is still spendable. Or convertible. You could actually take it to your bank and have it converted into American money and deposited into your account. And it is a 1972 $5 bill from Canada. Going for $7. And going to Joe. Grass Joe. Next up. He had me at fishing boat. From 2003, this is a one ryle from Qatar. Going for $2. Qatar is a country we've just recently started getting some stuff from.
Cool birdies.
Any takers at $2? Going to Bo.
Congrats, Bo.
And then the final foreign banknote of the night is another one that's still spendable. From 2006, this is a 50 pesos from Mexico. It's one of the new polymer banknotes. So you got like the little window right there. Going for $3. And going to Joe. Grass Joe. I don't know what 50 pesos converts into. I think it's like 50 cents or something like that. Not a whole lot. All right, next up, silver notes for America. Kicking off with 1935s. We've got two available at $3 each. $0.02 and one chorizo. Hey, that chorizo's important though. That stuff's tasty. Any takers? If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $5. Anybody out there collector of the silver notes? All right, moving on. And we got also the 1957s, 4 available at $3 each. Got a B series, A series, I series, and V. Nice little hop around the alphabet there. And if anybody wants them all, I'll do the same deal on these. So, be $10 for all, $5 for 2. Oh, nice. If any of them are early serial numbers or star notes, you could have some value there. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want some of these, let me know. They shall be here. Moving on to medallions. Kicking off with one from our neck of the woods, Arizona.
I don't even see if they're in order.
In 1979, Davis Dam Bullhead Buck, Mojave, Arizona medallion. Going for $4. So at one time back in 79, this was redeemable for $1 worth of goods at the Davis Dam. Any takers? All right, moving on. Oh, nope, going to Joe. Joe came in right at the last second. Congrats, Joe. Next up, from 1969, it's a Palo Alto semi-annual convention of the California State Numismatic Association medallion. Going for $4. Piece of numismatic history right here from the state of California.
Ramon said that he'll be home in like 45 minutes.
Okay. And the takers. All right, moving on. Here's another coin club one. It's a 1970 Ephrata Cloister coin club medallion from Cloister, Pennsylvania. All for $4. If anybody wants both of the numismatic-y ones, I'll do them both for you for $6. Hey, Thug Sagan. First time here. Welcome. Glad to have you. So I'll do both for $6 if anybody wants both. Little numismatic history set. All right, moving on. Here's one for those of you that like to save up the copper. It's a presidential seal and White House copper medallion. think this thing's roughly about like a half ounce or 3/4 ounce or something. This one's going to Joe. Let me check that real quick. I'm going to check the weight real fast so you know. 7/10 of an ounce is the weight on that guy. He used to live in Palo Alto. I've never been to California. The farthest west I've ever been is I went to Vegas once.
Did you put his name on it?
Not yet. I was turning the scale off. Alright, next up. A little piece of American history. The Horatio Gates Ducci Cornidia Americana medallion. So, yeah, all of that stuff. So, high relief, very high relief. Check that out. It like pops up. And going for $4. I think this guy was like a general or something, if I remember right. Horatio Gates. And this one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Thug, you gotta be quick here. Because everything we do is all bins. So you gotta be fast.
So just type it in. To
Yeah,
begin with.
yeah, type it in and have it ready to go.
Just the word Ben.
Alright, next up we got some more of these, the big game medallions that you guys like so much. More of the collection. Here is the North American big game Barren Ground Caribou. These are brass plated bronze. And this one's going to Thug Stacking. Thug Stacking, just make sure that before the end of the night you send us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, that has your shipping info and what email you use for PayPal and all of your personal info so we know who you are and what channel you're from so that we can put it together. If we don't get that by the end of the night, then you forfeit your stuff. And we never send anything without payment. Alright, next up. I almost didn't want to sell this one just because it looks so cool. But this is the Cougar.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. From the North American Big Game Medallion Series, this is the Cougar. Big Kitty. Hey, Pam Jones.
Hi, Pammy.
Going to Joe. Grass Joe. Pammy Jones knows you. Well, Pammy Jones says you're cool. I trust her. Pammy Jones is good people.
Yes.
All right, and then next up is the... We have these here in Arizona. The Cow's White-tailed Deer. Hey, there you go. Pammy Jones says you're good. Hey, Aaron. We're looking at medallions. Oh, and Aaron, I did let everybody know, and for anybody else who's just arriving, the consignment sale is happening this Thursday. Lot list for it will be going out tonight after the stream. So yeah, that's the Cow's white-tailed deer. We have these in Arizona. When Nat Geo was here doing a special on them, they couldn't pronounce it right. They kept calling it the coos. Alright, moving on. And then the last one from the Big Game Hunters collection tonight is the Doll Sheep. Not sure where these hail from. I know we definitely don't have any of these critters in Arizona. Big ol' horns. I'm guessing like mountainous regions, probably like maybe like Colorado, Montana. Hey, Trent.
Hi, Trent.
That looks like a mountainy kind of sheep.
Thank you.
Alright, moving on. No, that's fine. You can give her the credit. I'm just the monkey behind the camera. Alright, and then the last medallion of the night. This is a big one. Has to go. It had to go in a 3x3. It didn't fit in a 2x2. See, East African Wildlife Society Grevy's zebras. Reverse proof finish. Why was that so hard to say? Or reverse proof on this side, regular proof on this side. It's kind of an interesting thing.
But it's so pretty.
But this thing is big. Oh yeah, this thing is beautiful. This one's going for $6. 2 thugs stacking.
Congrats, bug.
Alright, and then got one casino token for tonight, for those of you that like to collect these things. Which I know we got a few of you. I don't know if any of them are on tonight. But it's from the Pioneer. It is a $1 gaming token from the Pioneer Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. Going for $3. I never realized till recently how big of a collector base there is actually for old casino tokens. And I'm guessing some people just like to get them so they can have their own casino tokens for playing cards at home or something. I think Chef actually said that he likes to get a bunch of them for when he's playing cards at home. And this one's going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. All right. Foreign silver time. And kicking off with a tougher to get one. Both by year and by grade. This is a 1943 50-cent Canadian half dollar. Brilliant uncirculated NGC list on this coin is 75 bucks. We are doing it for 45. Blurry. Focus. There we go. You got some album toning going on in there. This has definitely spent some time in an album. Camera is not doing it justice. This coin is absolutely gorgeous. Everything you're seeing down here, the darkening, that's all album toning. This coin is beautiful. And it is definitely a tougher one to get. Especially for actually finding it uncirculated. Any takers at 45? Still 30 bucks off list. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want that or you want to make an offer on it, let me know. Moving on to 1971 Peru dollar. 50% silver, 15 bucks. It's definitely got some toning going on. Any takers at 15 bucks? All right, moving on. And the last one from Canada, pretty sure this is the first time we've ever had one of these, is 1973 $5. 925 sterling silver gem BU. It has a matte finish. This thing is gorgeous. Great selfie. I think I had a nice smile in that picture. This was going for 20 bucks. To Aaron Krause. Congrats, Aaron. All right, this next one, this is the first time we've ever had a coin from this country, ever. It is the 1981 25 pence. 0.925 silver. It is from Tristan da Cunha. And it is the Royal Wedding, Charles and Diana. This one's going for 30 bucks. I've never heard of that country till we got this thing in. I still don't even know where Tristan da Cunha is. Beautiful design, though. And 925 sterling silver. Going to Pamela Jones. Congrats, Pammy. Maybe.
I'm looking it up right now.
Kuna Matata. Next up, from the British Virgin Islands, another 925 sterling silver proof. 1973 proof dollar. This one's going for 25 bucks.
It's an island and group of islands in the South Atlantic Ocean, about midway between Southern Africa and South America.
Oh, okay. This one's going to Thug Stacking. Congrats, sir.
British.
So for anybody who didn't hear that, the Tristan da Cunha is a group of islands in the Southern Atlantic Ocean, midway between Africa and South America.
Southern Africa and
South Africa and South America.
This
So,
island group contains a part of the British overseas territory of St. Helena.
and next up, from the Bahamas, this thing has 3/4 of an ounce of silver in it. It is the 1978 $10 proof, 50% silver, 3/4 ounce silver weight in this sucker. This one's going for 30 bucks. Prince Charles. I've always loved that design. The swordfish and the flamingo. I always thought it looked cool. And then you got the sailboat and the shield. This one's going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
By the way, for anybody who's never seen one of these, this is in a 3x3. This coin is freaking huge. Alright, next up.
Martin Lewis.
Oh, is it a blue marlin? I thought it was a swordfish. Alright. Whatever, I think it looks cool. Got complete set and mint wrapping for the 93 British Islands. Nice. Alright, these next coins are from Liberia. Every single one of them is .999 pure silver. So these are basically bullion. Kick it off with the 2002 $20. This one, well, they're all 2002 $20.
No.
Yeah, every single one of them is.
Okay. No.
This one is the Civil War James E.B. Stewart proof. Over 25 bucks. And again, each one of these is .999 pure silver. So let me see something real quick. Let's see. Just give me one of them. Doesn't matter which one. So it is 0.6424 ounces of silver. Current melt value right now, $17.04. That is the silver stats on these guys.
It's in a 2x2.
It's like the size of an American silver dollar. It's like what is it? I got an Ike. So here's an Ike. And there's that coin on top of an Ike. So exact same size as an American silver dollar. Except for that these are .999 pure, so they have more silver in them than an American silver dollar. All right, last call on this one. Oh, 20,000 of these minted, by the way. I didn't mention that. It's in the thing, but I didn't verbally mention it. Every single one of these only had 20,000 of them ever minted. Any takers? So these are also rare. All right, moving on to the Battle of Vicksburg. These are all beautiful deep cameo proofs. Again, 20,000 minted, 999 pure silver. Man, nobody wants pure silver coins. That are rare and beautiful. All right, moving on. The weight is basically 0.65 ounces. We were just looking at it. It is 6424. And the current melt value is $17.04. All right, next, Battle of Chickamauga. Again, 20,000 ever minted, same stats, 999 pure.
2002, $20.
You got the Gettysburg from us. See, now you need the rest of the collection. You need the whole set. All right, moving on to Abraham Lincoln.
He looks weird.
999 pure. Vintage of 20,000. All right, moving on. Actually, you're right on time. We're on the .999 pure silver coins. Same size as American dollars. Melt value on these is $17 each right now. $17.04 each. None of them is sold if you wanted any of them. Right now we're on Joseph Hooker. We've already had Gettysburg, James E.B. Stewart, Battle of Vicksburg, and Battle of Chickamauga, and Abraham Lincoln.
Gettysburg is already sold.
Trent is getting Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Gettysburg was already sold. It was E.B. Stewart was where we started. So yeah, silver, if you wanted to pick any of these up, 20,000 of each ever minted. They're all pure silver.
Okay.
You'll take everything that hasn't sold, including the one under the camera.
Okay.
Cool. So that one's going to silver. All right. Next up, we got two more of these. This is the Philip H. Sheridan. From the same set. Again, 3/9's fine. $20,000 ever minted. I don't know if there's anything special about that dot being right there because none of the rest of these have had it. So that could be a thing to look up possibly to see if there's some significance on that. Any takers? No, they're not quite an ounce. They're the size of like a Morgan or a Peace dollar. I just showed one as comparison to an Ike, and they are 6.424 ounce each. Melt value of 1704 right now. Basically, yeah, it's pretty much 2/3. Going to silver.
Correct, silver.
And the last one of the series. And the last foreign silver coin of the night. Is the two capitals during the Civil War. That's ounces, or not ounces. I don't know what it would be in grams. Oh, it's 20 grams, is the gram weight, and then it's 0.6424 ounce. And this one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Sorry, silver. Joe beat you on this one. All right. All right, next up, still trying to get rid of these things. So we've got 4 of these available. These are not silver. These are clad. These are the 1965 British 1 crowns. They're $4 each. If anybody wants all 4, I'll do it for 12. So it makes them $3 each. They're all brilliant uncirculated Churchill 1 crowns. One comes in a case. Joe would like one. Do you want the one in the case or one in a 2x2 since you're first? Do you want the spiffy little case? One going to thug stacking. Yeah, sure. Okay, Joe's getting the one in the case. Leaves 2 left. Send you the spiffiness. Any takers on the last 2? I'll do the same deal. If anybody wants the last 2, I'll do them for $6. Individually $4 or $6 for the pair. And then after these, we will be into American coins. When did the wife go blonde? Have you been gone that long? She dyed her hair blonde last October. You apparently just never noticed. Alright, moving on.
No, you've been here since I've dyed it blonde.
Alright, American coins. Kicking off with some Flying Eagles. Flying Eagle pennies. The first small cents of the U.S. The pre-Indians. Kicking off with an 1857. In about good. Going for $12. Any takers for 12? Alright, moving on to an 1858 large letters. This one's in very good. Yeah. Can't see that. Scope. Okay, that's a typo. This one's actually supposed to say VF. Yeah, it's supposed to actually say VF and It's definitely spent some time in the water, so I think it was priced as a fine. Alright, this one is going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. If anybody decides you want that 57, let me know. Oh, here's the 57 under the scope, by the way. I didn't even realize I had those scratches. I didn't see that before. Anybody want this one for $5? I didn't realize I had those big old scratches on it.
I didn't go.
So if anybody wants this for like $5, let me know.
Philip says Ben.
So, Flying Eagle for $5? Yes, please. All right. Next up, we're going to stick with the scope. Indian cents. We got some oldies. Some of the old cuppernickels to begin with. You're very welcome. I did switch that right. Yeah, okay. Starting with 1862. In a VG. Going for $6.
I actually swapped it.
As long as it got swapped, that's all that matters. Oh, this is the one in good. I'm showing you the wrong coin. Let's get the right one.
That has the...
Aha. VG. There we go. 1862 in VG for $6. Now we're on the right coin. I was out of order on my stack. Alright, and then we also have the same one, but it's got some environmental damage.
So it's $4.
So it's only $4. So this is the $6 one that you're looking at. Here's the $4 one. And then we've also got the one that I showed to begin with, which is actually good. Also for $4. So if anybody wants one of these, just let me know which one. I'll go through them again. This is the good. This one's $4. This is the environmental damage VG, also $4. And then just the regular VG. This is the $6 one. If anybody wants all three, I'll do all three for $9. That make them $3 each. Yeah, it was just wear. All right, moving on. Next up, we have an 1863. This is another one that is VG, but it's got some environmental damage, so because of that, it's only $4. This one actually would be a VF if it didn't have the environmental damage.
Because you can make out most of Liberty.
Actually, all of Liberty is there. The entire ribbon is there. There's separation between the ribbon and the back hair. The only thing that would be keeping it from being EF if it didn't have the environmental damage is you don't have the feather detail all the way to the tip. So, yeah. So that is a steal of a deal for this coin, guys. Even with the environmental damage at $4. And this one's going to Thug Stacking.
Congrats.
Alright, and then next up, that is my only 63, yes. And the next up, we've got the 1964. This is the copper nickel 1964, not the bronze. And this one is it is an EF, but it's got corrosion, so it's priced as a VF. So this one's going for 25. Why am I so out of focus today on all of my cameras?
I don't know.
There we go.
Regular or L?
This isn't the bronze. This is the copper nickel. The regular or L designation is on the bronze. This is the one that was on the old, like, Flying Eagle planchet. So it would be the Type 1. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up, we've got 5 of these available, but they're in varying grades. Anybody who knows Indians knows that anything from the 70s is very hard to get a hold of. So we've got a 79 and about good for $3. And then we've got one in good that's got a scratch in the date for $3. And then we've got just 2 of them that are just standard goods for $4 each. Here's number 1. And here's number 2. And then we've got 1 that's a VG for $5.
So just let us know what grade.
Again, these are all 1879s. Philip wants the VG. VG going to Philip. That leaves the two goods, the good with the scratch and the AG. Any takers on those? Here again are the two $4 goods. That's number one. And here's number two. This is the $3 good with the scratch and the date. And then the about good. Last call on the Indians. All right, moving on. All right, next item up. This is a Little Lincolnson album that comes with 40 coins. All of them are BU Red Browns, including 29 wheat cents. Need the overhead again. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh yeah. So this is going for 40 bucks. You're getting starting at 48 Denver. There we go. Through 58 Denver. So there's all of those are wheats, all BU Red Browns.
Ink.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to be here till yesterday.
You mean tomorrow?
Or, yeah, tomorrow. That. Wow. And then you got another wheat cent right here of unknown date. I didn't want to take it out. You have the Merrick version of it. These are really cool little albums. And I mean, you're talking about a dollar per coin for BU Red Brown wheats. And then a few memorials. And then you got lots of room to add more stuff in. And these are like almost like the dance goes where they got the plastic that you slide out. I'm curious what the date on that one is, but I don't want to open it up. I just want to leave I just want to leave it a mystery for you guys. For whoever grabs it. And I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer. And then the copyright on this thing. Does it even have it?
No, it doesn't. And
apparently it was a apparently it was a popular. Bo wants it for 35. Bo, I will do it for 35 for you.
Congrats, sir.
I want to Bo for 35. Hey Bo, let me know what that the one with the date down is. Let me know what it was.
when you get it in. If you remember.
Watch him flip it over and be like, oh my god, it was a 55S double die. Or the 55 double die. How insane would that be? $2,000 coin for 35 bucks. All right, next up, we got some more wheats coming for you wheat collectors that have been wanting to get some upgrades to your collection. Excuse me. Kicking off with a 43 brilliant uncirculated. This thing is Gem BU. It is a steel. Yes. Where are you going? There we go.
I was trying to move it
This
down.
is the steel here, the zinc plated steel. It is not a replate. This is a genuine Gem BU 43 steel cent. Going for $8, which is half of list. You see that cartwheeling? Wow. Any takers?
Flip it up. This one? I don't know why this one got sealed.
If it weren't us.
All of these are sealed.
Whatever. All right, moving on. To the 1944. Graded by NGC. Mint State 66 red. Look at that. This one's going for $15. Less than the cost to get it graded. And a 66 is definitely a respectable grade.
Taking the tape off.
This one's going to Pamela Jones.
Congrats, Pammy.
Congrats, Pamela Jones.
I'll do it on the side.
Next up is the 1947 Denver. This one is Gem BU red. Going for $6. Be honest, how often do you guys see wheats that look like that? Any takers? All right, moving on to the 48 Denver Gem BU red, again going for $6. So I'm going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. Well, it's not the Steel S. But next up is the 48 San Francisco BU Red. Jim BU Red. Going for $6. And going to Philip.
Press Philip.
And next up, another San Francisco. This one is the 1954 San Francisco. Graded by PCGS. Mint State 66 Red. Going for $20. This one's going to Thug Stacking.
Press Thug. Hi, John.
Hey, John. How you been, man?
Haven't seen you on in a while.
And then the last wheat cent, one more San Francisco. It is the 1955 San Francisco. Graded by PCGS. Again, Mint State 66 Red. This one's going for $25. Another absolutely stunning wheat cent. Any takers at 25? I can't go that low on it, Doug. I could go 23 would be the lowest I could do. At $20, I'd be losing money. You'll do 23? All right. 23 to Thug. All right. Next one, I'm going to blow your minds a little bit here. We got a deuce. 1865, plain 5, 2 cent. AU red brown. Because of that scratch on the shield right there, I have it priced as an extremely fine, so it's only $30. Hey, Jeff. When are you ever going to get another chance at a AU 2-cent.
For $30.
Philip's like, bin. Mine. This is going to Philip. Congrats, sir. You're going to love that coin. That coin is beautiful.
Okay, where his thing
All right. Next up, we got some V-nickel bundles. Liberty V-nickels. As always, these are 5 V-nickels, $8. I'll go through each one.
Wow.
You had to pee. That's a bad time to have to go pee. All right. 1896. Going in the typeset. Heck yeah. 1902. 1905. 1906. And 1907. All 5 for $8.
That just made me have to go pee.
Any takers of $8? Going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. She just had to go pee, so let me put this back on your stuff real quick. All right. Bundle number 2. We got a 1902. 1904. 1906. 1907. And a 1912 plain date. Again, all 5, $8. Any takers? Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Let me put this on your stuff real quick.
Who?
We do take Cash App, yes. Shipping is $4.50 to $22, depending on the size of your package. $4.50 being the little bubble mailer, and $22 being large flat rate. The bubble mailers are up to 5 ounces,
No,
and then
4.
or 4 ounces, and then it kicks up to the small flat rate. All right, next bundle. We got 1902. And then just use the email down below the smiling monkey. Cheapskatecoins@gmail.com for Cash App. It will say Louis Cachero when you do it. You're at the right place. That's just me. So 1902, 1903, 1906. Some cool dark toning.
We do hold packages for everybody.
Do we still invoice for Cash App? We can send it to your email.
I can.
Or we can do it. We can send a request.
We can send a request, just not everything that you're getting.
Then 1907.
Because that would take way too long to type out.
And 12 plain date. So yeah, it won't have an itemized thing, but we can send a request through Cash App. As long as we have your email that you use for it. Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
And final V-nickel bundle. Hey, you can always just ask me at the end and I can let you know if you need to. You got 1891 and about good. Then you got a 1902, 1905, 1906, and 7. And going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Congrats, congrats, and congrats. Next item up is the 2004 Westward Journey Proof Nickels and Medallion set. Going for $5. Still in the U.S. Mint box. Still has all the paperwork that came with it. So this was a set that normally came with a Sacagawea proof dollar too, but it doesn't have the proof dollar. But there's your proof keelboat. Beautiful deep cam. Your piece metal, beautiful proof decam. And then the medallion. For $5. We've sold these individually many times for $4, just that. And we regularly can sell these for like $3-4 each. Just those. So getting this for $5 is a great deal. And you know, if you ever do come across the proof Sacagawea, you can just pop it back in there. And this is going to Philip. Philip, this will put you in the small flat rate. Or padded. One of the two. Same price either way. It'll be the $8.50 shipping.
And Thug Stacker is also at the $8.50 shipping.
And Thug Stacker, you're also at the $8.50 shipping right now.
So if you guys want us to hold it, just let us know in an email.
Yeah, if you want your packages held to fill them up, send us an email and let us know. Hey, Bill. Oh, we're only like halfway through. Well, no, we're a little over half, but we still got some items left.
Yeah. You're not late.
You can let us know in chat if you want them held, but if you don't email us to make sure, because things happen throughout the night, we could forget. So make sure you email us and let us know if you want your package held to match your shipping. Next up, we're on to dimes. 1911 Barber dime in extremely fine, graded by Rick Snow. $35. Check that out. That is a gorgeous Barber dime. For anybody who doesn't know who Rick Snow is, he literally wrote all of the books on the Flying Eagle and Indian cents. He's considered to be the foremost overall coin expert in the U.S. And he got the name Eagle Eye because he can spot counterfeits from 35 feet away. He's done it on a number of occasions at coin shows. Any takers at 35?
I'm gonna go smoke.
Which, by the way, if we ever get to 1,000 subs, we have his big set of the complete books autographed by Rick that we're going to be giving away. It's almost $200 value. All right, moving on. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back with more silver dimes. Then we got quarters, half dollars, and dollars. Lots more silver, lots more good stuff coming.
Don't go away. Oh, Pammy, if you leave, just add $1 to your payment. Cause you're a little bit over the 4 ounces.
Yeah, Pammy, if you don't get anything else, your shipping is going to be $5.
No, she only needs to add $1 because she paid
Oh,
pre-purchase.
just add $1 because you paid the other money already at pre-purchase. All right, be right back.
Especially since she does cash out.
I'm back. Hey, Silver Scorpion. All right, back to dimes. Next up, we got some BU Roosevelt Silvers. First one, we got 2 available. They are the 1961s. 90% silver each. Let me get to the right camera. Hey, there we go. $4 each. Or if anybody wants both, I'll do both for $6. Any takers? All right, moving on. And the last one, we've just got the one. It is the 1963 plain date for $4. Brilliant uncirculated. I'll throw that in the bundle. If anybody wants all 3, I'll do it for $9. $3 each if you get all 3. It's always a good price for silver dimes.
That's supposed to be a butt.
All right, moving on. Anybody decide you want any of those, let me know. Yeah, where'd everybody go? Took a quick break and like half the people left. That's why we always say don't leave. Because then you miss good stuff. All right, next up. You don't see these all that often. 1858 seated Liberty quarter in good. They're still on break. This is going for $20. Survival rate on everything seated Liberty is very low. Drool. Any takers? All right, moving on. next up. Couple of barber quarters. Jeff, we do not look for errors. Any errors and varieties is up to you guys to look for. We go through way too many coins every week to be able to look for errors on all of them. So they are unsearched. Kicking off 1896. Planed it. This one's in good for 13 bucks. Baba Quarters. And then everybody that left is going to miss our two showcase items. For the next two items coming up, they're both key dates. They're going to miss out. And this one's going to Philip.
Congrats, Philip.
All right, next up, showcase item number 1. This was graded and attributed by Rick Snow. 264,000 minted. Only 2,500 survival in all grades. It is the 1914S Barber Quarter.
An AG.
It is an about good, and it is going for 70 bucks.
And for anybody who does not
There's your estimate mark right down there.
know, we do not take them out of the packages because he
Yeah,
seals it.
he air seals them on all of his holders. And we leave it sealed. That is a key date barber right there. Let me bring this one up real quick. Give me one moment. All right, 1914S. Again, 264,000 original mintage. Estimated survival, all grades, is only 2,500. And list price in an AG3 is 100 bucks. That's off of the PCGS Coin Fact website. So this thing is still going for 30 bucks off of list. Actually show you so you guys can see it. So you know I'm telling the truth. There you go, 1914S. AG3. 100 bucks. Last call. moving on to showcase item number 2. This one's another key date, but now we're moving into the standing Liberty quarters. It is another one that was graded by Rick Snow. It is the 1917 Type 1. One sec. (1917) Type 1 and extremely fine. Graded by Rick Snow. Type 1 was the one that had the raised date on the pedestal. Most of them, that date got worn off very quickly. And this one is going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. That is going to be a great addition to your collection, sir. All right. Next up, we've got a 1928 Denver Standing Liberty quarter. This one's in very good. Going for $9. Mint mark is right there for anybody who's ever wondered. You are very welcome, sir. Any takers at $9? That's a fantastic price for a Standing Liberty quarter all day long.
Yep.
Melt value on quarters right now. I don't know either. $4.78. Basically 79 cents.
And Jovi.
This is going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Next up, is the 1929 San Francisco Standing Liberty quarter. This one's in it good. It's got some mild damage to it. It's mainly like right around the rim. It's got some damage. Going for $9. But again, like I said, $9 for a Standing Liberty quarter is a good price all day long. Alright, moving on.
To the last Standing Liberty.
1929 plain dates. This one is in a fine, going for $10. Or if anybody wants both the 29, so you get the plain date and the S, I'll do a bundle deal on it for $18. Give you another $1 off. It's the cheapest I could do it without losing money. If you want both, just say bin both. I agree. You know, they're doing it with the Morgan and the Peace dollars. Maybe eventually they'll do it for the others. Do the whole nostalgia thing and do runs of all of the old designs for like a year or two. That'd be cool.
Last call.
Alright, moving on. Next up, we got some Washington silver quarters, BUs. At 21 cents over melt. 1962, plain date, $5. We just looked at melt for these. $4.71 is melt on these right now. Or 79 cents. $4.79 was melt on these. So you're getting it for 21 cents over melt. Can't complain with that. Yeah, we can hold your package so that you can maximize your shipping. That's not a problem. If anybody wants that. All right, moving on. All right, give me a sec, because I realized I had these backwards. So you guys just missed out on a heck of a deal for my mistake. Now I realize it, so now I'm fixing it. Because nobody wanted it. All right, then we got the 64 Denver at $8. Brilliant uncirculated. Beautiful quarter. That was the price the other one was supposed to be at. It was supposed to be $8, not $5. So that was a typo.
He didn't catch it.
I did not. But because I posted it, I will honor it. And if anybody wants both of them, I'll still do that one at the $5. So it's $13 each for both. And I mean, these things are blinging BU. Get off of there.
And Cindy says Ben.
Cindy, you doing both or just the one? Did you want the deal? Well, it's not really a deal.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Taking advantage of my mix-up. All right. So I'm gonna mark them as $6.50 each. So that makes it 13. All right. To Cindy. All right, next up.
Oh, no, don't make it.
Right. Next up, we got 3 of these available at $3 a piece. These are 1973 gem-proof quarters. San Francisco Mint. That one's almost still a cameo. Same with that one. That one's still cameo. Yeah, that one's actually a cameo. $3 each. If anybody wants all 3, I'll do all 3 for $6.
So it makes it $2 a coin.
Good for channel giveaways. Good for gifts. Give them to kids. Get kids into collecting. Get that next generation going.
All 3.
Bill's taking the deal for all 3. Congrats, Bill. All right, last quarter is the 40% silver 1976 bicentennial. Going for $6. Beautiful BU, luster for days. 40% silver.
As it's trying to blind us.
Any takers? All right, moving on to $half. Kicking off $half is Franklin's. We are starting with 1962 plain dates. We have 2 available, $18 each. Beautiful BUs. And then we've also got the Denvers, 2 available. At $18 each. Again, beautiful BUs. Luster for days. If anybody wants a year set, a plain date, and a Denver, I will do it for $32. That makes them $16 each if you do a year set. So if you want a year set for $32, just say Ben set. And it takers. No love for the Benjis. All right, moving on. And then 1963s, same deal. $18 individually or $32 if somebody wants a year's set.
There's number 1.
All BUs.
Number 2. On the Philly. Dunla. Number 1. And number 2.
Any takers? So let's see. Melt alone on these right now is $9.58. So you're looking at $19 melt between the two. Nothing.
All right.
All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. All right, and then we've also got the 1964 Kennedys. Uncirculated. And same deal on these, $18 each. Or $32 for a year set.
The last coin is not it.
Ramon said he was going to be home in like 45 minutes, like 2 hours ago. I was hoping he would have made it on. I missed seeing him around. Dude's been crazy busy.
That wasn't 2 hours ago.
It was like right when we started almost. Any takers?
It's been almost 2 hours.
No love for the silver halves. All right, moving on. Then we've also, for the Kennedys, we've got a 1978 Peruf Decam Kennedy half dollar. Going for $4. That is white on black. Looking for $4.
And Bill.
Going to Bill.
Congrats, Bill.
All right, next up, we've got some commemoratives. It is the 1982 Denver 250th anniversary of Washington's birthday commemorative 90% silver half dollar. That is crazy shiny. You're for $15. God, it's insane how much luster is on that thing. I think it's gorgeous. Any takers at 15?
I already grabbed it out for the next one.
All right, moving on to the 1986 San Francisco Statue of Liberty $50. This is the clad proof decam. 4 available, $5 each. One going to Philip. At least 3 available. Anybody else? All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. We are now on $2. Got 3 Ike dollars for you guys tonight. First one is 1972 Type 1. These are from the year that were not in the mint sets. You cannot get Ikes out of the 71 or 72 mint sets. They were not included. So getting them uncirculated is definitely a bit tougher for the 71s and 72s. This one's going for $6. For anybody who doesn't know, the types have to do with the island of Cuba up here.
In a globe.
The Type 2 is, of course, the rarest and pretty much the key date of the series. At about $180, $200, somewhere in there for a BU specimen. Next rarest year of them is the 73s. And then the 74s. All right, moving on. And the next one we have is a 74. It is a 74 Denver. Brilliant uncirculated 74 Denver, $5. I mean, that thing is Jimmy. That is luster for days. Yeah, it's the clad. Copper nickel clad. Going to Phillip.
Congrats, Philip.
Come on, keyboard. Work. Thank you. All right, last coin of the night. Is the 1976 Denver Type 2 graded by PCGS. There we go. Graded by PCGS. Mint State 65. This one's going for $40. You are very welcome. Jovi has been in the 72. I think we do have some silver Ikes if you want some.
I don't know.
If we do, they'd be up there. Any takers on this one? Mint State 65, PCGS. Going for $40. See this one. I got another tab open, so give me a sec. Denver Type 2. Mint State 65. I have that price wrong. Fixing the price. I have the price wrong, guys. Give me a sec. I'm only human. I make mistakes. But if I catch it, I will always fix it on the air. All right. Corrected proper price. $30.
Those are the only two.
You need another bank notebook? I don't think we have any right now.
No, we don't. We're out.
Any takers at $30?
Alright.
All right, moving on. Working on a second Ike album. Well, for silver Ikes right now, we've got, these would be $15 each. And if anybody else wants one, jump on one. These are we got the 1971s.
We got 4 available.
4 available, and we have 2 76s. All $15 each. So if anybody wants any of those, just say Ben and what date. right, and then also, was there anything that anybody wanted to see again? Anything you missed? We have all of the silver half dollars are still available.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all BUs. Every one of these is BU. So all the Franklin halves are still available. The Kennedy halves still available. We got a couple of Standing Liberty quarters, Roosevelt dimes, the Rick Snow Barber dime, a couple of the BU wheat cents, some of the Indian cents,
Some from Canada.
a couple of the Canadian silvers, silver notes.
And the 76 on top. Okay.
All right. Joe V's taking the 76 on top. It's not. It's the BU. It wouldn't have the luster going around if it was a proof. Proofs don't do that. What was that? 1976. SIC dollar. 40%. Silver BU. $15 to Joe. All right, anybody else? We got 176 and 471s.
Alright. Going away.
All right. Anything else for anybody else? All right, we're going to get out of here. Give us a bit to get all the invoices done and sent out.
As soon as we're done with the invoices, we will email the consignment auction.
Yeah, we'll get that out on the way after we get the invoices done. So we're just going to send everything out on PayPal, and then if you want to pay Cash App, just pay Cash App, and then we'll delete out your PayPal.
Alright, everyone have a good night.
Yep. Everybody have a good night. Thursday consignment sale. We will see you guys on Thursday, hopefully.